Hey, 4 in the morning in Ontario, Canada. Woke up, decided to fish the OKBT smallmouth opener tournament this morning. So, gonna give the muskie a break. No one's had a chance to pre-fish. I've never fished this area, so we're gonna roll out with zero pre-fishing and zero expectations and try to catch some Lake St. Clair footballs. Don't have a whole lot riding on this. Just kind of a fun tournament for me. Get out there and do a little pre-fishing for a big tournament the next weekend. So should just be a nice, fun, laid-back day on the water. So let's get to the lake, get geared up, get out there. I think there's 57 or 58 people fishing this, so could be a good payout for whoever takes it home. The water's not that cold. Launching from the beach. All right, gonna be relying heavily on this, and I'm not even sure that I've got it fully charged. So we'll see how this goes. It'll be fun. More than likely, it's gonna set up a couple of drifts, insert tube, drag a dark swimmer. We'll see. A little choppy out here today. A little choppy. Seeing some grass off to my right on my side scan. That looks like a big muskie to my left. Also, mayfly hatch just starting up here in Ontario. With my experience with that really affects the bite, but according to some of the Canadians, it fires the fish up. Interesting. Like I said, I'm going to be relying very heavily on my side scan. So I'm getting a few fish off to the side. I went ahead and dropped a waypoint on that. It looked like a series of a couple rocks down there, boulders. 65 degrees, and these smallmouth should be done spawning. I know it's a little behind this year though. So I turned my GoPro off for a while because I was catching, oh God, I wasn't catching anything. And it got to be later in the day. Like I said, never pre-fished. Haven't fished here before, and quite honestly, I just wanted to get eyes on the water for next week's big tournament. So trolling is allowed in this tournament, and I thought, gosh, probably be a really good idea just to troll, because I don't have a really crappy limit. I'll just troll a DT6. I'm in like 10, 11, 12 foot of water, crystal clear, and I've put up a good limit messing around doing this. So I thought, well, I better turn the GoPro on. So I'm just trolling this, covering water. When I see stuff, fish, rock piles, grass, I'm able to mark it, make a waypoint for next week's tournament. The only valuable thing I can do at this point is cover water, get eyes on the water so that I can potentially have a better tournament next week. Oh, there we go. And I started catching fish. That feels like another good one. It is. Yep, that's a... DT6. I think this color is discontinued. It's Ike's Rasta. And look at that, it just popped out. I'm not sure that'll, I think that'll cool. I might, we'll see. So I caught like 9 fish in the last 30 minutes doing this. Either they turned on or should have been trolling the whole time, just covering water. Yeah. So needless to say, I've been kind of smoking them. There it is, Ike's Rasta. And I like the DT6 because it'll get suspended fish, and the fish that are hugging the bottom can see it too. So I'm kind of doing some work here with this thing. And this is kind of weird, but I'm actually kind of working it like a jerk bait. I'll tell you one thing though, it feels really nice to like catch fish again. Throwing it on my, oh, there we go. That's a good fish. Just freaking smoking them on this thing. I'm letting enough line out to get it back, get my bait down. Oh, that's a big coal. Oh God. Woo! That is what's up. Oh, do that a couple more times and I could win this thing. Oh, there was one. Got it. A little one. Okay, so I'm right on my line I want to be on right here. Not much time left. Let's see what we can do. In about half an hour, I could really use 2 coals. And just got an 18 and a half. I've got 20 minutes left. Let's see if I can't make this happen. Well, that's 3. It's supposed to show though, when you haven't pre-fished at all, do something to cover water. And if you control, that's kind of your best option is to troll, cover water, and mark waypoints and catch fish. All right, so tournament's over. Ended up catching 90¼ inches in the last 2 hours. So there were 19 people out of 57 that put up over 90 inches of smallmouth on Lake St. Clair. Pretty phenomenal. I placed, I think, 17th or 18th. So not great, but for not pre-fishing and not really expecting much, I'll take it. I still had a great day on the water. Just goes to show that if you have a particular time when you don't have the chance to pre-fish and trolling is allowed, it can be such an effective way to cover water, and you might actually catch fish also. So here's what I was doing today. I was throwing my St. Croix Legend Glass, one of my favorite rods to throw a crankbait on. 7.4, medium, heavy, moderate. Typically I'll throw a medium moderate rod with a DT6 and smaller cranks. I left that one back at the trailer. This worked just fine for this case. 12-pound Sunline FC Sniper fluorocarbon and the Rapala DT6 and Ike's Rasta. I believe this color is discontinued. I buy these out every time I see them, no matter what size they are, because I absolutely love this color. But I was honestly working it kind of like a jerkbait. The more erratic I got with it, the more aggressive those smallmouth got. So all of my fish, the last 2 hours, I probably caught 30. It was unreal. I was able to cover water, I was able to mark waypoints, and it was just a really effective way to get that done. So I think I laid a lot of groundwork down for my next big tournament, the Hobie Bass Open on Lake St. Clair. That's a 2-day. That's a big national level event. I got a lot of water covered. I got a lot of waypoints put down. So I'll be doing another tournament recap on that. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.